Hi there, and welcome to the Clear Skin Essentials, and I'm your host, Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So I'm super excited today to be doing a review and introducing you guys to a makeup I recently found that I've completely fallen head over heels in love with, okay? I'd actually go as far to say that this is one of my most favorite products I've found this year. I adore it, and I haven't stopped talking about it since I started using it a few months ago. And pretty much what it is it's by Annmarie Skin Care, and it's their Minerals Multi-Purpose Foundation. And it's mineral powder that you add to either your facial oil or a serum or your moisturizer to create either a foundation, a concealer, a cover-up, or a tinted moisturizer. So pretty much what this is that it's a 4-ingredient pigmented powder that you mix with your skincare to make your makeup. And what I love so much about this is that not only is it natural and it's only made out of 4 ingredients, it's only made out of zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, mica, and iron oxide. Okay, so 4 mineral powders. And with the beauty of it, especially for like acne prone skin, is that you're mixing it with your own skincare products that you already know are compatible with your skin. Okay, my biggest beef with most makeup, especially for acne prone skin, is that most makeup contributes to skin irritation and even more breakouts, okay? Because most makeup is made up of like 20, 30, 40 ingredients. And a lot of times there's ingredients in makeup that's comedogenic, that can be irritating your skin, making it inflamed, or even clogging up your pores, all of that, or making acne worse. And a lot of times most people know that when you're trying to clear up your skin, my recommendation is to take a break from makeup, okay? And I'm pretty strict about that as well, is that like, if you can find blocks of time where you're not wearing any makeup at all, this can actually really help your skin heal. But I know that a lot of people turn around and say to me, but Natasha, I gotta go to work, I gotta go out, I wanna see my friends, I wanna do things, and I need to like cover up pimples and breakouts and blemishes. And I understand that, and I'm always on the lookout for makeup that I can recommend that I feel is kind of safer to use for acne prone skin. That's not gonna make your breakouts worse, that's not gonna give you breakouts, and that's kind of neutral. You know, it's not gonna affect your breakouts, and it'll just help to cover it up and so you feel better going out and allowing your skin to heal. And so when I found this makeup, I was like, this is awesome, because it's only 4 ingredients. There's no comedogenic ingredients in it like waxes or certain oils that can clog up people's pores, or there's no like preservatives or fragrance in it, or perfume, things like that, things that can be irritating your skin, or things that can be clogging up your pores. There's none of that in it. It's a very clean product. It's just made out of 4 minerals. And if you already have like a facial oil or serum or moisturizer you're already using that you know is compatible with your skin, that doesn't give you breakouts, that is nourishing to your skin, and it's neutral. Imagine being able to mix that with a pigmented powder to make your own makeup. And for me, that's like a dream come true. Because I know for myself, like there's moisturizers I like to use during the day that I always wish had like a tinted version. And now I can just add the pigmented powder to that moisturizer to make a tinted moisturizer. Or I can add the pigmented powder to a little bit of a facial oil that I know is compatible with my skin to make a more full coverage foundation. And so this is awesome because you have full control not only of the ingredients you're putting on your skin, but also of the shade, the amount of coverage, everything. It's great, and it's easy to use. And I have to say too, I'm amazed at just how little you need. It's really like heavily pigmented, that it's just like you just need like like a pinch of powder to add to your skincare product to make a foundation or tinted moisturizer. And so I want to show you what what it looks like and how you mix it and all of that, so you can see more of the product. And also I'm going to show you the sample kit, that because it actually comes in 8 shades. I know a lot of people ask me, like, you know, is it how many shades does it come in? Because that's like the worst. It's like there's good makeup out there and it comes in like 1 shade or 3. And as we know, like, everyone has different sort of skin tones or undertones and skin colors and all of that. So it comes in 8 shades. And the beauty of it too is that since it's in powdered form, if you're sort of in between a shade, you can actually mix 2 together. So let me just show you the makeup and all of that and how it would be used. So over here we've got Annmarie Skin Care, their Minerals Multi-Purpose Foundation, and this is the full bottle. Plus these are samples of all 8 shades, and plus a sample of their facial oil that you can mix with the powdered makeup to make either a foundation or a concealer. And I'll show you afterwards, because this actually comes from their minerals sample kit. Okay, so you can actually buy a sample kit that includes all 8 shades, so you can mix and match or try the makeup out to first of all find the perfect shade, and also to try it out for a while to see if you like it. So I'll show you the actual sample kit later on, and also just go show you all the different skin tones as well that it comes in. But first I actually just want to show you the makeup itself. So over here I've got samples of the lightest shade, which is the pearl, and the darkest shade, which is the clove. And I'm going to bring it up close so you can see what it looks like. So as you can see, it's a powdered makeup, and you would add a very small amount, and I'm going to show you how to do it with a facial oil or a serum or a moisturizer to create a concealer, a cover-up, or a foundation, or a tinted moisturizer. So now I'm going to show you how to use and mix the Minerals Multi-Purpose Foundation powdered makeup with, for the demo I'm going to show you how to do it with a facial oil, but you can mix this powdered makeup with your own facial oil, with a serum or moisturizer. Whatever you normally use on your skin, you can mix the makeup with, okay? But for this demo, I'm going to be using Annmarie Skin Care, their herbal facial oil for normal combination skin. And in fact, with this oil, I've actually had this full bottle and been using it for the past over a year now. And I was really happy to see that that's the sample that they include with their sample kit of all the different shades of the multi-purpose foundation. And they include also a vial of it with the full bottle of the earth minerals, so you can try it out. This is a great facial oil. I've been using it just as a normal sort of facial oil at night to moisturize my skin. So I was happy to see that that's the one that they selected to include with their foundation. And so this is the full-size bottle. So, okay, let's get started. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just tap, okay, very gently, a very small amount of the powdered pigmented makeup, okay? As you can see, this is tiny amount. One of these sample vials here will actually last you, I would say, at least 1 or 2 months, okay, if you used it every single day. A little of this powdered makeup, because it's so highly pigmented, goes a very long way. So I would actually say that like the full bottle could actually last you up to a year, okay, which is great. I love that. So you would just get a very small amount of the powdered makeup, and then you're gonna just put I'm gonna do the demo with a facial oil. You're just gonna like add, I would say, a drop of the facial oil into your hand with the Minerals Multi-Purpose makeup. And then with either your hands or with a foundation brush or like a beauty blender sponge, whatever you use for makeup, you're going to apply it to your skin. And I'll apply it to my forehead to show you what it looks like. So here I've got the makeup already prepared on my hands, right? And I'm going to do this just with my fingers, and I'm just going to show you putting it on my forehead and just blending it in, Okay, I'm not going to do my full face or anything, but just for you to see. And for me, I normally like to actually mix the makeup with a moisturizer because I prefer a tinted moisturizer. But if you like a foundation where you're getting sort of a medium to full coverage, I recommend mixing it with the facial oil or with a serum. But if you want like a lighter coverage, like a tinted moisturizer, mix it then with a moisturizer. And also too, the beauty of this is that it's also buildable, okay? So it's so lightweight, you don't feel it on your skin. And let's say you do want like a full, like flawless kind of finish, you can actually build it up. And I'll show you later with the sample kit, if you get the sample kit with all the different shades, then you can use lighter shades or darker shades for highlighting or contouring or any of that. You can have a lot of fun with the makeup. So let me actually show you now the sample kit and all the different shades, and yeah, let's get into that. So here we've got all 8 shades of Minerals Multi-Purpose Foundation, and these are the vials from their sample kit that includes all 8 shades, so you can try it out and find the right shade for your skin, plus a sample of their facial oil. So here are swatches of all 8 shades, and as you can see, it's across the board, right? There's many, many, many different shades, and what I love about this makeup is that you can mix the shades together as well, in case you're in the middle. Because I know many of you are gonna find makeup that matches your skin perfectly, and it might just be one shade. But there's gonna be some of you that actually do better with an in-between shade, so you can actually mix 2 makeups together to create the perfect match for your skin tone. Because we know, like, there's millions of skin tones, and to get a perfect match, sometimes you have to do a little mixing and matching. And that's why I like the samples, because you can play around and really make sure that what you're getting really matches your skin and it's perfect. So, and lastly, I want to talk about the Minerals by Annmarie, their sample kit, okay? It comes in a cute little box like this, and I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend getting the sample kit before buying a full bottle. Okay, and the reason why is because the sample kit includes all 8 vials of all 8 shades of the makeup, plus a little sample of their herbal facial oil. And you get to try out the makeup and make sure, first of all, you're buying the correct tone for your skin tone, right? The correct shade. Plus, you also want to make sure that the makeup works well with your skin, it works well with the products you're using, that you like it. And I find, in general, using samples is way better than buying like a full makeup, not quite knowing if it's compatible with your skin or if it's a good match, any of that. And so the sample kit itself it's only like 20 bucks and free shipping internationally. And you get a coupon for $10 off your next purchase. So if you fall in love with the makeup like I did, then you can use that coupon for a $10 discount off buying the full bottle, which is great. Plus, I'll also let you know that just one of these little vials, okay, can last you at least 2 months. So it's amazing. And I have to say for myself, like, even though it appeared like the sand shade is a good match for my skin, I'm actually better off because I'm really fair, but I live in Bali and I've been here for so many years. My skin is, has just naturally a little bit of a tan, that I've been using sand and honey combined. So 2 shades I mix, and I find that to be a perfect match for my skin tone. And I'm happy I got the sample kit before just automatically buying the sand, because I knew that the sand would be a good match. It would definitely be a good match if I was living in Canada. But now that I've been here for so many years, my skin is slightly darker. That having a darker tone mixed into the lighter one, it's really much better for me. So I'm happy I got the sample kit to be able to try that out and know, okay, I need to mix 2. But I know for a lot of people, they just need 1 shade and it's perfect. So this is what the sample kit looks like. I'll put a link to that below. And if you got a full bottle, it would come in a little box like this. And it comes with actually the full bottle of the Minerals by Annmarie, but also a sample as well of their herbal facial oil, so you can use that with this. Plus, like I have to say, what I love about this makeup is how versatile it is. So you can not only mix and match the different shades to get the perfect match to your skin tone, but you can also build up the coverage or have more of a natural finish. And I love that you can mix this into being a foundation, a tinted moisturizer, and even a concealer. Like a lot of people have asked me, like they don't want to be wearing makeup, but they want like a concealer that's not going to make their breakouts worse and all of that. And what you would do if you want to make a concealer out of this is just use like the smallest little drop, like tiny, or half a drop of the oil plus a few pinches of the powdered makeup, mix that up, and then use that as a concealer. I do that a lot to either cover up blemishes or breakouts, but also for dark circles under my eyes or to cover up some redness around my nose, like little touch-ups on my face. So I love this because I can do so much with it, and I know because I'm mixing it with skincare products I'm already using that don't give me breakouts, I know that this won't give me breakouts either, and it's fantastic. So strongly recommend it. It's all natural, non-toxic. It's 4 ingredients, fabulous. So I'm gonna put the links below to the sample kit and also to the full range of minerals by Annmarie, and also a link to my blog post that has a full written review as well of Minerals Multi-Purpose Foundation by Annmarie Skin Care. And I go even more in depth about how I use it and all the benefits and how great it is and all of that. And plus there's photos too, more photos of all the different shades and all that, so you can check that out as well. All right, so I'll put a link to today's blog post so you can read the review. All right, so I'm wishing everyone a super fabulous day. Plus, most of you know I'm pregnant and I'm at the end of my pregnancy. I'm actually 39 weeks pregnant today. So I'm due in 1 week. We never know if the baby comes tomorrow or if she comes in more than a week or in 2 weeks, maybe, we don't know, but she'll be coming very soon. Yes, I'm having another girl, which I'm really excited about because I like having girls around the house. And yeah, so I'll show you my baby bump because everyone always likes to see the baby bump, right? And here's the big baby bump. And yeah, she's coming very, very soon. I can definitely feel she's coming down. So yeah, so I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day. Go and check out my written review of Minerals Multi-Purpose Foundation by Annmarie Skin Care, and also too, I'll put links to my other reviews of their skincare line because I've done reviews of their sample kits. I love their entire range, and I find all their skincare too is very compatible with acne-prone skin and breakout sensitive skin, all of that. So I'll put links to those reviews as well. So have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon.